I was doing a radio station when the Southern Baptists announced that wives must submit. A lot of these radio stations and television stations wanted to do interviews concerning submission, and since I had written a book on it, I started getting calls about doing interviews. So I was invited to do a station that was a lot like Howard Stern kind of station. And I was excited about doing the interview because even though a lot of the people that may have listened to the radio station didn't agree with what the Bible said, it was just a great harvest or field of people that I could talk to, so I was very excited about it. So he called me up and he said, "Boy, I hope you're a strong woman." He said, "We've been advertising this show for a week and the people are chomping at the bit to get to you." It was a live call-in radio station. So as soon as he said that, he pushed the button and the music come up. I'll call him Bob. That wasn't his real name. But the music came up and Bob, the first thing Bob said is, "We have Bunny Wilson here today. And Bunny, you've come on the air today to tell these wives that they must submit. Isn't that why you're on the air today?" And I said, "Well, no, actually, Bob, I came on the air today to tell them that you're a submitted man." And he said, "Well, how do you figure that?" And I said, "Well, do you own that radio station?" He said, "Well, no, I don't." I said, "Well, do you have a general manager?" He said, "Yes, I do, and it's a woman." I said, "That's even better." I said, "Do you always agree with the programming of the program manager?" He said, "Well, of course not." I said, "Well, the very fact that you're interviewing me today tells me that you're a submitted man." And we went on to talk. He started laughing and he said, "Well, I guess you got a point there." And we talked about what the definition of submission was. And then he said, "Let's open up the phone lines." And so the first caller that called in, the lady screamed into the phone. She said, "Well, Bunny Bimbo, we ought to take your book and burn it in a fire." And I said to her, "Well, you know, I'm not going to call you by a derogatory name because I don't know you and you don't know me. And if you knew me, you'd know I wasn't a bimbo. And if you had read my book, it'd be at the top of your bookshelf, not burning in a fire. Let me ask you a question." I said, "Did you know that atheists are submitted women?" "What are you talking about? What are you, what?" I said, "Okay, well, let me explain to you." I said, feminists, did I say feminists? Feminist women are submitted. And she said, "Well, what do you mean?" And I said, feminists have organizations. They have a president, vice presidents, they have directors, they have field representatives. I said, when they meet in their boardrooms, do you think they always agree about the direction of their particular feminist movement? I said, of course you know that they don't, because they are outspoken and opinionated women. I said, but when they go into that boardroom, they know that no matter what they discuss, the president has the right to make the final decision. And they know that before they leave that room, they must graciously submit because a house divided against itself cannot stand.